Hello, Wisconsin Resource Center for Charter Schools Mentor Schools. This video is put together to give you a brief tutorial of how you are now able to create action plans for yourself as a school, but then also still use the same login to create action plans for your subgrantee, with your subgrantee, or to just go in to view your subgrantee's action plans, finalize those action plans, give feedback on those action plans. When you first log in, you'll be taken to the dashboard and it'll show up just like this. And you'll notice up here, it's on my plans. So right now I have one plan that's going on, and that's a time logging plan that I will have a separate video for you at a later date on how we want mentors to log time. But then if I look at my subgrantees, I click over here and I see that I have my test subgrantee. For some of you, you will have two different boxes up here for the two different schools that you're working with, two different schools that are DPI subgrantees that you have. And then you'd be able to click on them and you'd be able to go in and see the different projects or the different action plans that they're either currently working on or have completed. And again, remember, you're filtering by status. So obviously right now I don't have anything in my test subgrantee that's active or upcoming or in draft. But if I click on complete, they have completed some things. If I go back to my plans here, again, this is just the one action plan that I have that's active. Don't have anything in the complete either, but I can filter by role. And I just want you to see over here that you can filter by role. And what's really nice about that is if you only want to view the things that you are a participant in, and you don't want to see all the action plans that you might be attached to, but you only want to see the ones that you're a participant in, you can filter that way. Or if you only want to see the ones that you're a mentor in, you can filter that way. If you want to go directly into a particular subgrantee, again, the best way is to click on your subgrantees. They'll pull up here. And again, you can kind of click in, always sort of looking here for their last login. That kind of gives you a little hint of how recently have they been in there. And then the last piece, which is what's really nice for you as mentor schools, is we do have a competency bar that's new up here that you didn't have before. And when you click on these competencies, this is helping you as your individual school, how much progress have you made on the competencies. So if you've been creating action plans that have been finalized and you're getting credit for different competencies, they will start to show up here. The majority of you, if not all of you, when you first click on competencies, you won't have anything met. And again, that doesn't mean you do not have areas in leadership established or effective at your school. Is all that means is you haven't had an action plan inside HEADRUSH that had a certain competency attached to that action plan, and then that was ultimately finalized. But you can drill into these competencies and you can really kind of start to look, show detail, and really kind of see to what level or what competency do you have progress in, or what competency are satisfactory. And again, the only way that you'd be able to do that is if you're back on the dashboard and you're starting anew, and then on there you're adding your own competencies. Automatically, you could put yourself as a participant. And then as a mentor, you can put the Wisconsin Resource Center if you would like us to finalize that. You would not be able to put yourself as a mentor and yourself as a participant, and I'll show you that here. If you are the mentor, it will not allow you to do that. Students or participants cannot be both a participant and a mentor. The system, HEADRUSH, will not allow for that. But if I was to take this mentor out here, right, take myself out as a mentor here, and then I would be able to add myself as the participant right here, and then I would be able to put someone else in as a mentor, as long as it is not myself again. And then you'd go on to decide which competencies, and you could create your own task board and all that good stuff. If I was to turn this into an active or a complete, then I would also have the assessment, and that would be a place on the assessment page that I would be able to add my evidence to sort of get that. So once again, when you log in, now you will always see, when you get onto your dashboard, you will see your active plans are up. And you can filter down here by the role if you're just the creator, or you can filter by the ones that you're a mentor of. Easiest way, going into subgrantees, finding your different subgrantees, zooming in, checking out what they're working on, zooming back out into your plans, and then again, you can search your own competencies as you go, starting anew. And when you start anew, you can decide down here, would you like to start anew for your particular subgrantee that you're working with? And you can choose their school here. If you want them to be a participant and you want to add them also as the creator if you're creating it together, or is it really for your own school? So hopefully that helps. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to get into touch with us at WRCCS, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.